Mayong adlaw Yutang Bulahan ug mayong adlaw Buenavista National High School. In this video, I am going to discuss to you or present to you the scholarships, grants, opportunities of students in the Philippines. It is also included here is the objectives, why we have scholarship, the importance of scholarships, and of course, what are the benefits of scholarships. Okay, so but before that, let me emphasize to you, my dear students, the quotations from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Ingon siya, scholarship is to be created not by compulsion, but by awakening of your interest in knowledge. Yes, ikaw as a student, me as a student, walay makapugos ako nga muhatag sila og scholarship o dili sab ko mapugos nga mukuha kog scholarship. It depends upon the willingness and dedication. Kung gusto ka makahuman og eskwela, bisag ka nang kuwang ka ng financial assistance from your parents, you can have your scholarship. But again, dili ka obligado o dili compulsory nga muhatag or mukuha ka og scholarship. Timati ka na, okay? So, but me, as a regular citizen, nganong di man kumukuha kung kana makatabang sa ako ang pag-eskwela, nga makahuman ko pag-eskwela. Very stupid ang tao nga wala na gay ikabuga, wala na gay ika-assist sa ihang panginahanglan, pag-abot siya pag-eskwela, tapos dili pa siya mukuha. So, no? That is very, well, anyway, it depends upon siguro sa ato ang panginahanglan, sa ato ang realization and analyzation, I think, siguro. Okay, so, unsay makuha ninyo sa kini nga video? Unsay makuha ninyo while ga lantaw mo or gapaminaw mo sa kini nga video? First, this video will provide you information about the different scholarships available for the learners. Also, appreciate the importance of scholarships. Unsa ba ang halaga? Unsa ang importansya sa scholarship sa ako ang kaugalingon, sa society, and sa future. Then of course, ginapakita or i-explain sa inyo kung unsa ang step-by-step procedures in applying scholarship. Okay, so what is scholarship? For you guys, unsa ang scholarship para ninyo? Okay, so for me, scholarship, it is an award of financial assistance to students to further their education. So, siguro no, mukuha ko ka nang mo-apply ko ana para makahuman ko eskwela. Mo-apply ko ana para na ako ikagasto sa ako ang pag-eskwela. So, that is the very basic why we need scholarship. So, another one is scholarship can come from the government, college or career school, or private or non-profit organization. Government like Department of Labor and Employment. We have DOST or the Department of Science and Technology. We have TESDA or the Technical Education Skills Development Authority. And of course, the CHED or the Commission on Higher Education. So, those agency or department in our government offered a lot of scholarship. So sila na ang ga-focus sa pagpanghatag o scholarship offered sa mga estudyante sa diin nga kinahanglan. So guys, by the way, ang scholarship is not just for those who are really in needs, especially or in terms of financial. So may mga tao usab nga dato sila, kwartahan sila, they are milyonarya, but nagyapos may scholarship sila. That is because of their achievements, that is because of their talents in singing, in dancing. So they recognize sa school, and the school offered a scholarship sa ilaha para ma-secure sa school nga kana sila is product sa school. Mao na siya. Okay. So, in a college or career school, so we have a lot of campuses in the Philippines who are capable enough to offer scholarship sa mga estudyante. Okay? May mga programs sila, let's for example, sa Nonescos, sa UST, sa UP, in PNU, they offered a lot of scholarship sa diin ma-secure. Lasbi na nga makita nila sa estudyante nga naay potential ang bata pero wala sila ikagasto. So, ilaha ka nang ihatag sa kanang estudyante, then after ana, of course may mga requirements, may mga agreement na sila. But good thing is that ang bata makahuman jud pag-eskwela. Then another thing is for non-profit organization, especially sa mga church organizations, so the Knights of Columbus, the Wise Love, the Caritas, or in some other religions, gapanghatag na sila og scholarship sa ilahang mga members or sa mga tao nga kinahanglan niini. So those are the real meaning of a scholarship. For what scholarship is all about and for what scholarship benefited by the citizens. Next, what are the benefits of scholarship? Number 1, scholarships help to lessen the impact of rising tuition costs. Habang gadagan ang panahon, habang gataas ang needs sa mga tao, gataas usab ang tuition. Okay. So, sa ako ang time before, from 5,000, just ko, pagkananda ko akaron. Then ikaw, kung wala kay kwarta, kung wala mo source of income with your parents, do you think you can afford to have to continue your education? Yes, dili. That is why nga apply ta og kanang scholarship para makapadayon og pag-eskwela. Then, another thing, having a scholarship distinguishes one's achievements. Yes, sa giingon na nako gaina, kung kamao ka mo sa art, you are good in singing, you are good in dancing, you are a volleyball player, basketball player, whatsoever nga gina-recognize sa ubang school, you have a big chances to apply scholarship program. Okay, so ilahang gina-distinguish ang imong achievement, so mapuslan na nila o ikaw usab mapuslan tud na nimo, di ba? Next, another thing is scholarships help students have more time to focus on their studies. Some of the requirements sa pagkuha og scholarship is that you're going to maintain your grade. Usahay may mga at least 85 or at least 87. So may mga maintaining grade na sila. Now, how you maintain your grade kung dili ka mo focus sa imong pag-eskwela? Kung gabinagdoy ra ka. To let you know, my dear students, there are lots of students nga natanggalan sa ilang scholarship. Why? Because wala nila na-maintain ang ilahang grade. Tungod kay nga no, they are not dedicated. They are not willing to pursue their education. Maura na siya. Next, scholarships can help one to enter a selected college or universities. May mga scholarship na gina-offer nga limitado. Dili tanang school nga pwede nimo adtuan, imuhang mak-adto or imuhang masudlan. Let's for example, mo apply ka ana nga kana nga program. Pero gusto ka nga mo eskwela dito sa Lasal or LCC or PNU, pero wala ga-offer ang kana nga program, wala ga-offer ang kana nga agency, wala ga-offer ang kana nga department. So, dili kita ang mag-agad. Or dili sila ang mag-agad. Dapat kita ang mag-agad. Okay? So, those are the benefits of scholarship. Of course, the main benefits nga makuha nato sa scholarship is to secure our future. Okay? That's very basic. Why i-pursue nato atong pag-eskwela? Why kinahanglan makahumantag pag-eskwela? Of course, para makakita og trabaho. Then pag makakita na og trabaho, ma-secure na nato atong kaugalingon, at the same time ma-secure nato ang ato ang future together with our family. So paano nato ma-secure ang atong future ug atong pamilya kung sa una pa lang wala na kitay kakayahan nga magpa-eskwela sa atong kaugalingon. So, thank God, there are lots of scholarship programs offered sa ato ang palibot. Okay. So, may mga iba't ibang klase ng scholarships. So, sa giingon na ako gain na, may mga gikan sa government, may mga gikan sa mga private organizations, mga non-profit organizations. So, GASTP or the GASTPE. GASTP. GASTP stands for Government Assistance to Students and Teachers in Private Education. So actually guys, securing funds for educational needs is very difficult. Yes. No? Usay mabulayan man gayt na makakaon sa tulo ka beses sa usa ka adlaw. How much more nga magtipon ta or mag-save tag money para sa ato ang pag-eskwela, or how much more nga ang atong parents mag-save og money para sa pagpa-eskwela sa ilang mga anak, knowing the fact na maglisod pa og kaon sa tulo ka beses sa usa ka adlaw. So that is very difficult for us guys. Though we are considered already that education is very important because education is the only weapon for us to meet challenges, sacrifices, trials, obstacles nga tuang maagian sa atong adlaw-adlaw nga pagpanghihok. Am I right, my dear students? Dili ba, no? Lisod kaayo. But thank God, tungod kay naay mga scholarships offered sa atuang environment, may mga daghang estudyante nga able nga makahuman sa ilang pag-eskwela. So, yon, GASTP stands for Government Assistance to Students and Teachers in Private Education. Actually guys, before I proceed, no, let me share to you my just a little situation. Okay, so pagka-graduate na ako og high school, that was 2004, 2005, I think. So, wala ko din kay eskwela. Why? Sang una, sa ako ang time, wala. Siguro, dako ang factor ang social media, no? Nga wala pa kayo ka ng mga online processes, mga unsan pa natin ha. So, ang information, ang communication, hinay. So, ang mga tao are not able pa to know what is happening sa adlaw-adlaw. Okay, so what I am trying to say or emphasize to you, my dear students, is that wala pa kaayo sikat ang scholarship nga programs before during my time. Though there are na, marami na, pero not a lot. Okay? So, mo to siya, I graduated my high school 2004, 2005, I think, or 2005, 2006. Pero wala dahil ko eskwela sa akong college. Why? Tungod kay wala, my mother, my father, they are not capable, they are not able to send me to college because walay kwarta. Okay? Though I am much willing to pursue my education. So ang gihiwan ako, ay Ginoo ko, nagtambay-tambay ko sa Danau. Nagtambay-tambay ko sa syudad sa Escalante. Ug asa dito na ako, ug asa sila na ako dito. In short, sunod sa flow, no? Kumbaga. So, pero while gadagan ang panahon, guys, our students, while gadagan gakuan ang tuig, na murag ang ako ang needs, kaysa una manggod balag di ko sa ako ang orientation, balag di ko maka-eskwela o college murag okay naman, ana. Pero while nga ga-mature ko ang ako ang mind, di ba? Murag nakaim ko hala. Until unsa ra ko, until ang akong future unsa man, kanang hangtod ganos ara ko mag-ingon ani. So I decided to know my mission. I decided to go to Boracay for working, but wala siya na naging successful. Why? Tungod dili ko align jud siguro ato. Siguro yung ko sa kay while magud nga trabaho ko, my dear students, every day gaing gasulti ko kung kaugalingon ang akong sweldo maora ni. Dili ko ka demand og taas nga sweldo. That is because wala ko ineskwelahan. O na siya. So ang akong gihimo, ako ang gina-discourage ang akong kaugalingon to para murag mupahawak ko sa kong giobra ba. So ang nahitabuan na ang akong igsuon nga si Aini nga naa sa Valenzuela, misulti nga Joey, may kuan diri, may school diri nga duol sa balay. Pwede ka diri ka eskwela. So I am lucky enough. Why? Tungod kay gioperan ko sa kuang manghod. Pag-abot nako dito, that was March 3, 2012. O di pa malimta no, March 3, 2012. Ang akong plano muobra. Wala ko hingkuan dito sa ako ang eskwela ko pag-abot dito, trabaho. So my dear students, for how many companies or how many factories ang ako ang applyan? Usa na jud ko kaadlaw pagkabuntag din ako mobalik. Why? Bugat kayo ang trabaho. Pag-abot sa time, mga after a week, hing apply ko sa enroll ko. Okay. You know what? That is very good. Why? Pag enroll pa lang nako, ang coordinator sa kurso nga ako ang gi-enrollan, offer na ko scholarship. And that is Chef Arlen Frances na hasta nga nakahuman ko. Offer nga siya sa kuha pang tuition. Dili appeal ang miscellaneous pero tuition fee is, Diyos ko po, Lord, pagkandag ko asa dako na kay nagtabo ang tuition. Okay? So nalibre ko hasta nga nakahuman ko. So what am I trying to emphasize to you, my dear students? Diba? Meaning to say, kung wala ko yung offer of scholarship sa ako, wala ko kahuman karon ng eskwela. So, ingana ka importante ang scholarship sa to ang kaugalingon to pursue our studies. Okay? So, continue ta. GASP is a program currently provided by the DepEd. Okay, so again, when we see GASP, that's a government assistance for students and teachers in private education. Okay, so guidelines on the implementation of the Education Service Contracting or ESC in junior high school. So, what is ESC? ESC is Education Service Contracting. Okay? So, it is a GASP program wherein financial assistance is extended to qualified elementary school graduates who wish to pursue junior high school, which is grade 7 to grade 10 in private schools. It is a partnership program by DepEd aimed at decongesting overcrowded public junior high schools. Before manggod, murag na kuan manggod to, murag na tackle to before nga kanang ang sa junior high school na to overcrowded na, daghan na kayo kuan. Why? Because libre manggod sa public. Okay, mo ano siya. I am not I am just emphasizing sa word na libre. Though the quality of education in public is grabe kataas. Okay? So ang gihimo sa kana nga department or sa kana nga program is to offer scholarship sa elementary nga, let's say nga moadto pa lang og grade 7 or junior high school dito sa mga private schools. For what? Unsay purpose? The purpose is para ma-decongest ang daghan nga mga estudyante nga mga adto sa public. Kaya nga no, grabe ka. Mura sa una kuan sa ang ideal nga number of students sa usa ka room is okay, sa ino na to 35 to 40, pero before moabot og 50, 55 to 60. So nakita sa government nga murag crowded na kayo, overcrowded na. So nakuha na ang ESC para ma-lessen, mabuhinan ang estudyante sa school, sa public, tapos dito sila mo eskwela sa private. Okay. kinsa man ang pwede maka-avail og ESC or the Education Service Contracting. Okay. Those who want to be ESC grantees must enroll for grade 7 in an ESC participating school. Each ESC participating school has a school committee that will select grade 7. So, ang pwede ka-avail sa ESC katong mga grade 7 students. Graduate sila elementary, then mo pursue sila sa ilang high school, mo pursue sila sa ilang grade 7. Paano ba makuha or unsa ang pag-select sa ESC? Paano gina-select ang mga applicants? First, elementary graduate from a DepEd public school or DepEd recognized private school. Okay, so elementary graduate sila, pwede sila pilion. Then, incoming grade 7 students. So kung dili ka fresh graduate from grade 6, tapos before naka-graduate, so mo eskwela ka, so pwede ka maka-apply sa ESC. Then, has not been a recipient of the ESC in the previous school years. Kung wala ka ESC before, so pwede ka maka-apply. Then, of course, you are a Filipino citizen. Bawal ang Amerikano, wala taga-discriminate, pero this is an opportunity only for a Filipino citizen. Next, how are ESC grantees selected? Okay, so these are the requirements. Ang gaina is the eligibility. Now the requirements. First, you have to fill up ESC application form. Okay, then the recent identical 2x2 ID photo, that is 2 copies. For learners with no learner profile in the Learner Information System, certified true copy of Philippine Statistics Authority or the PSA, or the certified birth certificate. Then of course your report card or your grade 6 report card, and of course proof of income of parents or guardian. Syempre kinahanglan maipakita nato kung pila atong income or pilang income sa atong mga ginikanan para makita kung kini siya ba need ba siya og kanang ESC or basig dili na trip ra niya. So at least kung dili gyud able ang iyang ginikanan, so makapadayon siya. Pero kung able man lang di ay tapos trip ra sa bata, sayang ang slots. So pwede pa nato ihatag sa uban. So how much is the ESC grant? Okay, so the amount of subsidy given to the grantee at grade 7 is the same amount the grantee will receive until grade 10. So for this school year, I am referring to school year 2018-2019. So ang grade 7 in schools, in the different schools in NCR, 13,000 ang ilahang makuha. Okay? So for grade 8 in NCR is also 13,000. Grade 9 is 11,000 and grade 10 is 11,000. Now for the schools in highly urbanized cities, so for grade 7, pwede sila po 11,000. Grade 8 is 11,000. Grade 9 and grade 10 is 8,500. And in schools in all other locations, so in Visayas and Mindanao, so the grade 7 and grade 8, pwede sila makakuha og 9,000 pesos, and the grades 9 to 10 is 8,500. So mo to siya ang pwede nga or amount of subsidy sa ESC grant. So may mga may mga difference siya no. Ma-notice na to nga ang sa NCR mas taas than to the schools in highly urbanized and schools in all other locations. So in Buenavista National High School, so that is sa grade 7 to 10, 9,000, and 8,500 maura to siya ang makuha. Okay? Now, however, if the total school fees declared by the school in the ESC Information Management System is lower than the amount of the ESC grant, the school will only be paid the total school fees. Sakto. So, ang bayaran na sa school, ang katura ang kung pila gyud ang tuition or pila gyud ang bayranan nga sa usa ka bata dinha sa school. So, kana kung mo declare ang school nga lubok or taas ang ESC nila. Okay? Now, for the senior high school voucher program. Okay, so that is siguro ang senior high school no, mapila pa lang ni siya ka years hing start din ni sa ato ang lugar sa Buenavista. So siguro I think 3 or 4 years siguro sa Buenavista National High School. Pero murag dugay-dugay na ni siya eh. No, siguro naka 5 years naman. No. Naka 4 years dahil naka 4 years. Okay. So, voucher program sa senior high school voucher program. So niya nata sa SHS voucher program. Okay, so what is SHS voucher program? So SHS voucher program is a GASP program wherein financial assistance is extended to qualified public and private grade 10 completers, enabling to them to enroll for senior high school, grade 11 and 12 in private and non-DepEd public schools. Okay, so kuan ni siya kanang murag school to school ang hatagan ani sa kuan sa check. Tapos dinhi sa atua sa Buenavista or sa Escalante, murag ang kuan ani sa senior high school is direct pa sa division. Okay, sa Escalante City Division. So sa pagtudlo nako sa kuan, before magud ko diri nagtudlo my dear students sa Escalante, naging 3 years pa ko nga instructor sa Valenzuela Polytechnic College. So ang una na ko gihandlean is ang senior high school. So ayun, swerte kay sila kay ngano. Ang katunga amount sa voucher mao gito ang dili sila makakuha sila as kanang makuha nila ang kwarta dili kay ngano school to school or division to division ang hatagay. Dili nga kanang ihatag sa ginikanan or ihatag siya sa students. Mas maayo man siya hinuon, no? So nganong na may voucher program ang senior high school because gi-implement ni siya sa diin murag kanang gi-matter siguro ang kuan ang status siguro sa bawat pamilya sa Pilipinas, no? Sa diin dili na gani ka afford nga mo continue sa college, dungagan pa sa senior high school og another 2 years. So instead of 10 years, mahimo na og 12 years. Yes. Usa makaadto kuan college. So murag kuan na kaayo, murag kanang gastos na kayo ba? So the government aim to help parents para maka-eskwela sila sa ilaha o para maka-go sila sa ilang senior high school. So that's nice, di ba? So like kamo karon, so you are under senior high school. Then of course sa ESC ang mga incoming grade 7. So who can be SHS voucher program beneficiaries? Kung kinsa man sila, kinsa ang mga estudyante nga pwede maka-avail of voucher program sa senior high school. For the eligibility, the grade 10 completers may be qualified voucher recipients or the QVRs. So automatic na sila na ang QVRs or the qualified voucher recipients, ang mga grade 10. Then when we say QVRs are subdivided into 1 automatically qualified students and 2 voucher applicants. Then qualified voucher recipients, automatically qualified students. We have category, we have 3, 4, 5. We have 5 categories. So category A, B, and C, and of course category D and E. For category A, all grade 10 completers in public junior high school. For category B, we are talking about the qualified voucher recipients. Kung kinsa ang makakuha og QVR. Then the category A, all grade 10 completers in public junior high schools. In category B, all grade 10 completers in state universities and colleges and local universities and colleges. Grade 10 completers who completed grade 10 before or after school year 2017-2018. So katong mga grade 10 nga nahuman nila ang ilahang grade 10 after the school year 2017-2018, dili sila makakuha sa voucher program for the SHS. Then, the incoming grade 12 students who were not part of the voucher program in grade 11. So, dili po na sila eligible nga makakuha or maka-avail. Then of course the non-Filipino students. So we are we are much sige siya. Ga-emphasize jud ta nga it should be, it must be, and it is Filipino citizen. Okay? So, how much is the voucher subsidy? So, pila man ang amount sa voucher program? Okay. Location of non-DepEd SHS, then category of QBR, voucher amount. Okay. So, for NCR, okay. So, NCR, pila ang voucher subsidy? For categories A, B, D, and E, pwede sila makakuha 22,500. Again, 22,500. That is the voucher amount. Then for category C, that is 18,000. Again, but voucher amount, if the SHS is SUC or LUC, is 11,250. Now, for highly urbanized cities outside of NCR, categories A to E is 20,000 and category C is 16,000. Then, voucher amount, if the SHS is SUC or LUC, that is 10,000. For all other locations, and Buenavista National High School is also belong to this part. Categories A to E is 17,500 and category C is 14,000. So voucher amount, kung ang kana nga SHS is SUC or LUC, so 8,750. However, so if the total school fees declared by the school in the voucher management system is lower than the amount of the voucher subsidy, the school will only be paid the total school fees. Okay. We are done for ESC and SHS voucher program. Now, let's proceed to Unifast. What is Unifast? Unifast is the Unified Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education. So, humanata sa high school, humanata sa junior high, humanata sa senior high. Now, proceed for a tertiary education. Also known as RA number 10687, was signed into law on October 15, 2017. So, what's the purpose sa Unifast? It reconciles, it improves, and strengthens, expands, and puts under one body all government funded. So sa madaling sabi, para mas mapadali ang process, 'di ba? From the term Unifast. So uni means united, unified, fast means fast processing, fast application, tanan. Dili na pabudayan ang students, especially those students in tertiary education. Okay, so different kinds of STUPAPs or scholarship. When we say STUPAPs, that is a student's financial assistance. Okay, scholarship is a modality of financial support given to qualified students based on merit or talent. So sa gikaingon na nako ninyo gaina, katong may mga talent in singing, may mga talent sa art, may mga talent sa dancing, they are able or they are qualified para makakuha ani nga, para maka-avail ani nga program. Extraordinary academic performance, ko mura kag si Einstein mura kag si Einstein ka genius, mura kag si Einstein ka bright, dali na kay nimo nga makakuha ka ani nga nga program. Then of course, special technical capability and skills in the field of research. Oh my god, importante kayo ni. So when we say research, no, mura ka nang I remembered sa Senate nga basta, no? Kay ba mo ato? Okay. Next, number 2, grant in a requirements or requires a minimum level of capacity from poor but qualified students so they could finish their tertiary education. Of course, one of the reason why we have lots of scholarship offered in the Philippines is because nakita sa mga tao nga involved nga pigato jud ang tao, of course. So dili na ka deny. So though may mga rason anong mahatag to scholarship, may mga extraordinary talents, of course, but the main concern is ang kanang kapigadon jud, no? So we really need scholarship, of course, diba? Next, Number 3, a student loan consists of short or long-term loans to students who are short of cash, regardless of their economic status during the time of enrollment. Okay, sa students, financial assistance di ay not just the poor ones, but tanan klase nga estudyante, status nila, pwede sila ka apply. As for example, milyonaryo ka, pero na-short ka sa kwarta, so pwede ka ka-apply ani. Tapos bayaran lang ana, di ba? Dili yung pigado lang or may extraordinary talent lang ka. So, for example, ako, I have millions. Tapos, kalit nga na-short ko sa kwarta. Tapos, enroll na. So, pwede ko maka-avail ani nga program. Okay? Next, what are the minimum qualifications in this program? First, students enrolling or continuing at first-time technical vocational education and training or the TVET. Associate, ang kining TVET or the technical vocational, those are vocational courses. The associate, the undergraduate college, kanang naka sa college, eskwela pa ka, or master's or doctoral degree, whether taken in public or private, local or national educational institutions. So that mo na siya ang minimum qualifications. Then another one is must be graduates of senior high school. If you are not graduate SHS or the senior high school or its equivalent, dili ka pwede maka-proceed or maka-avail ani nga program. Next, number 3, student loan consists of short or long-term loans. O mao ni siya kay inapod no, murag may pareho sila nga requirements. So ikaw kung milyonaryo ka, then na short ka sa kwarta, you can have or you can avail it. Okay? Then where to apply? Mana siya tanong ang kanang kanjod, asa man ta pwede ka apply. So, one could apply for scholarships and grants at CHED, Commission on Higher Education, TESDA or the Technical Education Skills Development Authority, the DOST or the Department of Science and Technology, and of course the DOLE or the Department of Labor and Employment, and other government instrumentalities. Okay, so we are done for those types of scholarships. So now let us discuss about the government scholarships. Okay, so before sa pagtudlo na ko sa college sa Valenzuela Polytechnic. By the way, kung asa ko graduate di ay dito sa commit kuan tudlo. I graduated last April 12. Graduate ko April 12, 2016. Tapos yung start din kong tudlo June 6, 2016. No, the same year. Dito na po, the same school at the same year. Okay, so I have a lot of students nga kanang member sila or may mga scholarship sila. So nakita gina ko kanang needs jud sila o kanang kanang financial assistance para ma-pursue nila ilang pag-eskwela. So ang uban sige reklamo tungod kay dugay ang process. Din ang uban sa lipay kaayo kay ngano gadoble-doble ang ilahang scholarship, which is nice, which is good. Ano ba makaatabang gid ba? Then usahay kung may mga short silang pamasahe, as their advisor, as their coordinator sa ilaha, I think I have an obligation nga mohatag og pamasahe usahay, mohatag pang project nila usahay. Since the teacher is the second parent sa mga estudyante. Okay? So, government scholarships. So, we have in DOLE, we have a special program for employment of students or SPES. Actually, siguro sa ako ang usa ka section nga gitudloan before, sa usa na ka section, na ako'y at least out of 45, na ako'y mga 15 nga members sa SPES. So, sa may qualification ana, first at least 15 years of age but not more than 30 years old. So ako mo apply ko ana, dili na ko madawat kay 35 naman ko. Okay? Pero 14 years old ka di sab ka madawat. Next, students must at least an average passing grade during the last school. O giingnan ta mo nga kinahanglan o if you wish to pursue your dreams, if you wish to pursue to finish your studies, kinahanglan ang grade na to taas. Kaya basic na siya nga requirements. So kung ginago ka, binagdol ka during your high school, during your elementary, tagbo na kay kaghilot sa imong grade ana para maka-avail ka og scholarship grant sa college nimo. Okay? Next, combined net income after tax. Proof of income ng imong parents is dili gyud kasarang mo pa eskwela nimo. Mao na siya. So, what are the requirements? First, the accomplished application form from DOLE, then the birth or baptismal certificates from DOLE. Sa kana siya nga scholarship lang sa DOLE. Then, certification of the school registrar or any document. Then, of course, income tax return from the parents nga kana imong parents or certificate of indigency nga kuhaon sa barangay to prove nga wala gay kakayahan nga mo pa eskwela ang imuhang ginikanan. Next, government scholarships in DOST. So, DOST is the Department of Science and Technology. So, unsay qualification nila? Natural-born Filipino citizen. Next, number 2, poor, pigado, ano pigado gyud as in talented and deserving student who belongs to a family. Yes. Okay, by the way, ang kining DOST, sorry sa mga may limitado nga kuan ha, pero kung pigado lang ang pagabasihan, dili gyud kaayo ka gamay na kay kag chance nga makasulod sa DOST scholars. Why? Ang ilang ginapangita is pigado apan may potential pag-abot diri, may potential pag-abot sa imong dedication, and may potential on how you're going to interact sa kanang field. Okay? So kung pigado ka, tapos your background, your here is not so qualified sa ilang ginapangita, much better for you to apply in some other scholarship offered sa uban nga agency. Okay? Then, a member of the top 5% of the SHS graduating class. Oh my God. See? Top 5 member. So, consider yun nga bright. No? Consider yun nga may utok yun. Utukan yun. Ga-excel yun siya sa klase. Ga-excel yun siya sa school. Diba? Next, a resident of the municipality or city for the last 4 years. And, good moral character and in good health. So, ano siya? Usa na siya sa mga qualifications. Guys, as far as I know magod ang DOST scholars, wala siya taas ang ilang mga requirements because ang ilang i-produce ana is kanang mga top students po, the produce top students nga makatabang po sa tuang bansa, sa tuang bansang sinilangan. Okay? So, ang sa mga requirements sa DOST scholars, first is information sheet. Okay? So, information, your background, kung saan ka, ana-ana. Okay? Next, your household profile, questionnaire. Next, number 3 is the certificate of good moral character from the guidance counselor or principal. Then, certification from the high school principal that the applicant belongs to the upper 5% of the senior high school graduating class. Then, of course, the applicant belongs to the graduating class of a DOST identified science high school. Then, of course, number 6, the present 2x2 pictures, and a photocopy of birth certificate, parents or income tax return, electric bill for 3 consecutive months, nag-electric bill nung marapod ka na mangutang ba? And of course, non-refundable test fee of 200. Considered man na siya, bigyan na siya i-refund ang. So for TESDA, or the Scholarship and Student Assistance Programs of TESDA, we have also qualifications and requirements. So the qualifications is must have completed at least 10 years of basic education. When we say basic education, that is elementary and junior high school. So 6 and 4 is 10 years. Next, of course, at least 15 years old at the start of training. So, if you are below 15 years old, dili ka pwede nga maka-avail sa scholarship and student assistance programs ng TESDA. And another thing is, have taken the National Career Assessment Examination or the NCAE and have an annual family income of not more than 300,000. Income of not more than annual, that is yearly. So if you exceed your income is below 300,000 a year, you are qualified. But if it is higher than 300,000, you are not qualified. Then number 5, must not be a recipient of any post-grade 10 scholarship program and must not have attended any post-secondary college education program. So those are the qualifications. Now for requirements, first requirements is the copy of report card or certificate from the previous school where the applicant has completed his 10 years of basic education. And of course, a copy of NCAE result. Next, annual income tax return or certificate of compensation payment and a certificate of indigency issued by the city or municipal mayor or city municipal social welfare and development officer of the barangay captain. So those are the qualification and requirements if you want to avail of the scholarship and student assistance programs. Now for a CHED, it is also a government scholarships given by to the students. The Commission on Higher Education scholarships. So may mga qualifications and requirements sab. So for qualifications, must be a Filipino citizen. Next, must be a high school graduate, candidate for graduation with earned units in college passer of ALS or a PEPT. So next, must have a combined annual gross income of parents or guardian not to exceed 300,000 pesos. And of course, must avail of only one CHED scholarship or financial assistance program and must not be a graduate of any degree program. Then for the requirements, number 1, you filled out a CHED student financial assistance application form. Number 2, report card form 138 or during your high school. Number 3, a certificate of good moral character. Number 4, the latest income tax return of parent or guardian or a certificate of indigency from the city or or your barangay. Then of course, a case study from DSWD or affidavit of no income. So, na siya, tinahalan wala ang imuhang income dili maglubo, dili mo taas ana. Kaya magtaas, you are not qualified, automatic na dili ka kwalipikado ana nga program. Next, another is for children of OFW and seafarers, a latest copy of contract or proof of income may be considered. Those are the government scholarships. So again, we have a CHED or the Commission on Higher Education, the DOS or the Department of Science and Technology, the TESDA, Technical Education Skills Development Authority, and of course, the DOLE or the Department of Labor and Employment. Usa ko sa mga naka-avail of scholarship program sa TESDA, sa din ako ang nagamit siya to pursue my as an assessor for the food and beverage services. So, hingis ko ko ana, then thanks God, nagamit sad nako ron sa akong pagpang-apply sa public, no? Dako ko siya points, okay? So, for academic scholarship, this type of scholarship is usually offered by colleges and universities where they are awarded to incoming college freshmen who graduated with honors in high school. If you notice, class, no? My dear students, if you notice, during ang kanang mga first honorable mention, second honorable mention, valedictorian, salutatorian, kana sila may mga percentage na silang discount sa ilahang pag-eskwela sa college. Let's for example, if you are a valedictorian, 100% I think ang ilahang discount ana sa tuition sa particular nga colleges or universities. Then if you are salutatorian, I think 60 or 50%, then the first and the second honorable mention, may mga discount na sila, may mga percentage na sila. So, usa na siya sa mga usa na siya sa gihisgot na kugaina or gi-discuss na kugaina nga it distinguish one's achievement. So if you are valedictorian during your high school, if you are salutatorian, there is a big chances na maka-avail ka sa tanan nga mga scholarship. Sa din you are qualified enough. Okay? Then that is for academic scholarship, my dear students. So maugay na akong ginasulti ninyo as a teacher. nga kung habang eskwela mo sa elementary ninyo and your high school, you excel, you study well, kay nindot jud ang dako ato ang grade, nindot jud mag-excel ta sa class. Why? Kay ato agi na siyang magamit in our not just sa ato ang college, kundi sa ato ang kinabuhi. Di ba? Next, for the non-academic scholarship, this type of scholarships is more focused on rewarding talent than academic excellence. So, non-academic and academic. So, academic is brain, how you excel sa klase. Non-academic, it is more on sports, it is more on arts, dancing, singing. So, kung sa mga talent na excel ka na, so pwede na nimo magamit para maka-avail ka of scholarship. I have a friend before, Mr. Ronald Chabo, nga athlete siya, tapos nagamit na niya pag-eskwela sa Colegio de San Agustin, I think. Basta, nadala. Nagamit yun na niya, so kaso lang, kay wala niya mahumalang niya pag-eskwela, tungod for particular and very important reasons. I know that was valid reasons ang iyang rason. But what I am trying to emphasize to you is that tungod kay kuan siya, na siya nag-excel for his non-academic na talent niya, nakakuha siya of full scholarship. Okay, so mo na siya. Then, non-academic scholarship also. Examples of non-academic is, as what I have mentioned sa inyo sports, cultural, publication scholarships, and of course, as a leader students sa inyong school. Okay, so, do I need to mention to you, or do I need to discuss the process? How to avail a scholarship, my dear students? And I think, it depends manggod sa mga agency or department. But the normal processes or the flow sa pag-apply nimo sa bisag unsa nga scholarship is step 1 is student search for scholarship options. So ikaw as a student going to high school or going to college na ka, mangita-ngita na din ka using social media, friends, or what kind of information or communication nga imuhang makuha, mangita na ko og asa may offer of scholarship. Then, step 2, students decides to apply. So, may kaibaw na ka nga nanay mo offer dira, so it is time for you mo apply ko or dili. Isa pa, mangita sa kong nain pa, kay basig na ay mas qualified ko dito. Ay, mas dako dito offer compare sa kini nga scholarship grant. So, dito ko sa PICAS, ana. Okay. So, that is how you decide. Then, step 3, student writes a scholarship motivation letter. So, musuwat din ka sa kanang agency or kanang organization. Sir, ma'am, so I have my intention to apply So, mo send kanila og letter. Then, step 4, student makes a follow-up of scholarship. After you send the letter for after a few days or weeks, so i-follow up nimo kung kumusta ang letter, kumusta imong application. Then, step 5, student submits a needed requirements. Okay, so after you follow up, moingon na din ang kanang organization, the government or whatsoever, nga okay, mo-start na ka og process sa imong requirements, tapos ipasa na dahil na. Okay, then submit na ninyo. Then step 6, student completes the application form. So after you submit the requirements, so it is time for you now to complete your the application form. Okay, so mo na siya ang pinaka-common nga processes sa pag-apply sa mga different scholarships na gina-offer sa atua. Okay. Okay, you know what guys? Again, sa ako anong gusto tigaina, having scholarship is not compulsory. Wala siya kung sanay, but having a scholarship will make you 100% nga mahuman ang imong pag-eskwela. Even if it is you are able enough, or even if it is you are not able to finish your studies because you do not have money, you don't have financial support coming from different from your parents or pwede na din na siya. It depends upon to you, upon the interest, upon the willingness, the dedication of yourself. Si mama nimo, si papa nimo, pwede maka-influence siya nimo. But not totally na sila ang magbuot, sila ang himo og decision. Again, nimo ra jud na siya. Sa panahon siguro karon, my dear students, maybe I think it is time for us to know and to realize and analyze the situation. Gusto man nato or dili, pero kung ato ang natawon ang sitwasyon karon sa ato ang palibot, o sa may atong ibalibad sa pag-apply of scholarship. Diba? So, okay. So, I have last quotation here. Ingon siya, scholarships change lives. They are vital in supporting our students, giving them the best possible chance of giving a quality educational experience. Yes, scholarships change lives. Kung dili ka mo apply og kuan, dili ka mo avail ana, wala kay igasto sa imong pagpa-eskwela, paano ka makaman pag-eskwela? Okay? Remember the saying, effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. But if you decide to quit because of the challenges and trials na imong na-encounter nga, wa pagay nimo ma-fight against those hinungdang na ka, do you think makuha nimo ang gusto nimo? Diba? That is why I challenge you guys. I am a product of one. I am a product sa mga scholarships na gi-offer nila. Diba? But look, usa ko ron, niya ako sa inyuhang akong gilantaw ron, inyuhang akong gipaminaw ron. That is because I have my dedication. I have my willingness to finish my studies. For now, I am a teacher too, there is a Buenavista National High School. And at the same time, I am the assessor for food and beverage services. And I am lucky and thankful enough nga sa mga nag-trust ka nako. It is not too late for us guys. It is not too late for you, my dear students. Just focus. Just keep on praying. Keep on studying. And keep on minding yourself that at the present, you stop until you reach your future as a successful one. So, yun. Thank you, my dear students, and I am hoping na some of you will graduate the course that you're going to. Though our parents are not able enough to send us to school, but through with the scholarship offered by the different government non-profit organizations, we still able enough to finish it. Okay, so thank you, my dear students, and hopefully after this, after 4 years, after 2 years, after a decade, may makita ko ang mga students, may mahibawa ko ang mga students nga naging doktor na sa edukasyon, nga naging malampuson sa ilang kinabuhi because of scholarships offered sa ato ang palibot. Thank you again, once again, and have a happy day to us.